What's up, guys? Welcome to the second episode of Road to Diamond Primaries, and on this episode we are featuring the MTAR, or the Micro TAR. Now this is the first assault rifle that is available for use in Black Ops 2, and in my opinion it's pretty good. It does have a little bit higher kick than some of the other assault rifles, but overall it's pretty good weapon. It has pretty decent power, and for being the first weapon in a category, it's pretty decent. So in this gameplay, I am running the MTAR with Red Dot and Quick Draw, which are two of my favorite attachments. They are the first two attachments for assault rifles, but I really like using them because the Red Dot really helps with getting headshots, and a lot of the time I will run the Predator Reflex. I guess it is the Reflex, the Predator Reflex, so it looks a little bit better in my opinion, or it looks a little bit cooler. It is 3 dots in a triangle formation, so it looks pretty interesting. And you see off the start here, this is a hardpoint game on Yemen. You see off the start here, kind of running this left side, killing a lot of people, trying to get my VSAT. Didn't quite get it there, but did get quite a few kills and a few points there as well. So this guy gets a pretty good snipe on me. Didn't look at the kill cam, but I should have, because it was a pretty good kill. But get a nice revenge spawn there, as some people call it, you know, spawn where you can just kill the guy again. The same guy, I believe, almost gets me again, but as I was saying, the MTAR is pretty good. I do like the Reflex and the Quick Draw so that you can scope in very quickly, so that you have a better chance against weapons like an SMG, because you can scope in very quickly and be on target with your bullets, which are a little bit more powerful than an SMG will be over range. So maybe you can take down the SMGs a little bit more often than you would if you didn't have Quick Draw. And I also really like running Scavenger, obviously, with guns like this, where I'm showing you guys the weapons, these particular weapons, because I want to keep as much ammo in the weapon as possible, so I can keep using that weapon and getting as many kills as possible with it. You see, I finally get my VSAT there, and that gives me the ability to just kind of camp out this area and pop out when I see an enemy and take them out. And I am running UAV, VSAT, and Lodestar. This is probably one of my favorite killstreak setups. UAV obviously really helps to get to that VSAT, and from there it's very easy to get to a Lodestar, because it is not very many kills after a VSAT to get a Lodestar, maybe just a couple, and if you get an assist or something like that. And especially with my assault rifle classes, I run Ghost and Hardline. Ghost obviously to stay off the enemy radar when they have a UAV, and Hardline because it's a lot easier to get kill streaks. So I really do enjoy running Hardline rather than Lightweight, which I run with the the SMGs, because the mobility isn't as important for assault rifles as it is for SMGs, because that is one of the main attributes of the SMGs, is the ability to run around very quickly with high mobility and take out enemies, get behind them. But the MTAR and the assault rifles, it's a little bit better to just take them head on and just stay back a little bit and take advantage of the more capabilities over range. So less damage drop over range is extremely helpful. Now this map isn't the best for a Lodestar. Obviously there are a lot of buildings to hide in and stuff like that, so this isn't the best Lodestar that you will see, but it's not too bad. I do get a few kills. And near the end of this game, I will say that the enemies do start quitting out, and there is just one guy left at the end of the game. But it's just near the end. It's just like the last minute where we do end up winning anyway. So it's not very long where there's only one enemy. So, and I will probably speed that up so you guys don't have to watch the whole time me just running around trying to find someone to kill, because there's not very many people left on the enemy team. So I found with the MTAR, with the higher power and very decent fire rate, I found it a little bit easier to get a little bit closer to the enemies and take advantage of the higher damage that it puts into the enemies a little bit quicker than some of the other assault rifles. And lucky snipe there, but I do get my Lodestar. But so I found it a little bit easier to kind of run up closer to them and take advantage of that higher damage, and which is a lot easier to take advantage of when you do have the Quick Draw, so you can be a lot more accurate at close range, which is extremely helpful, especially on a map like this where you're kind of camping behind a barrels there, it's not as important. But on smaller maps like slums or something like that, where you're going to be going head-to-head against SMGs, it's a lot more important to have the capability to zoom in quickly and take out those enemies a lot more effectively. So you see my team is just completely dominating the hard point here. Like I said, we do pretty good in this game. We do end up winning, I believe, like 250 to maybe 50 or something like that. I don't remember the exact score, but we do dominate this game, and like I said, the enemy team does start quitting too. They did have a few snipers that were just kind of running around trying to do some quick scoping and stuff like that. You saw the one guy jump into the middle trying to do a trick shot, 360, whatever. So they didn't have the best team, but this was a pretty decent game with the MTAR. So in comparison to all the other assault rifles that I've used, I do like the MTAR more than a lot of the assault rifles because it's automatic. I prefer automatic assault rifles over the burst fire and semi-automatic assault rifles like the FAL SMR and the SWAT and the M8. I do prefer the more automatic assault rifles like this MTAR and the AN-94. So I do really like this weapon quite a bit. And the kick isn't actually too bad with the red dot. It's very easy to take out people, even at long range, just tapping the trigger or a full auto. You can still get enough bullets onto the target before they can shoot you. So yeah, it's a very good weapon. And the gold camo does actually look pretty good on this weapon. A lot of the guns have those little extra black items that do stay black and do not turn gold, so it looks pretty good. Just like the MSMC from the last episode, this gun looks pretty good with gold. Now obviously I have not gotten them diamond yet, but I imagine that it looks pretty cool diamond as well. So you'll see that the enemies are starting to quit out a little bit here, and it's harder to find enemies to shoot with this lodestar, but the game's getting fairly close to ending, so yeah. But the next episode will probably be another SMG. As I said, I do have all the SMGs already diamond, so more capabilities to show you the gold weapons there. And I already do have some gameplays to show you guys for the SMGs, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I do really like the SMGs a lot, so the assault rifles have a little bit different play style than the SMGs for me. You have to stay back a little more, not rush up, try to rush up behind them, as I do not have a lightweight and the higher mobility to start with, like the SMGs have. So it's a little bit different play style for me, but I do still enjoy using these assault rifles quite a bit. And I do have a pretty good Type 25 gameplay for you guys that I will have out pretty soon. The Type 25 is actually a really good assault rifle too. It has a pretty high rate of fire and decent accuracy. So yeah, it was a headquarters game, so it's a little bit longer, but it's a pretty decent gameplay. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. It's pretty good domination. It is on headquarters, but you know what I mean. So. And I believe I am still running the same kill streaks as in this game, the UAV, VSAT, and Lodestar. And you see there the last guy quits out, except for one guy. So there's only one guy left in the game, and I believe he is idle. So really not much of a team left. So I hope you guys enjoyed this second episode of Road to Diamond Primaries. I'm having a lot of fun getting all these different guns gold and trying to use all the different guns. Some of the guns are a little bit more difficult, like the M1216 shotgun, trying to get one-shot kills with that, but it's still pretty fun. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Thank you very much for checking this out, and I'm going to speed the rest of this up a little bit so you don't have to watch it all. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode of Road to Diamond Primaries.
You will be rewarded.